G'day trendsetters. In today's video I would like to talk about my Dwarf Mulberry, which I've had now for a little over 12 months. It was given to me by Bernice from Glenville Villas where I work, or where we work together, and I'd have to say it's growing quite well. I'm 5'10"-ish, so that's about the same. I didn't get any fruit off it. If you watched one of my earlier videos, you realised I'd pruned it a little bit late in the season last season, and I think I must have cut off all the fruiting wood. So I won't make that mistake again. I'm not going to prune it again now until after fruiting next spring. So I would imagine by then it'll be quite a sizable plant. But somehow I need to get it out of this 300ml pot and into this 430ml pot. I haven't quite worked out how I'm going to do it, but we'll have a go. But before that, the story so far, when I was first given this plant, it would have came to me in a little 140ml pot, and at the time I said I didn't want to go straight from this to this, because the root system would just go bang straight to the outside, and it would be a lot of wasted root zone, a lot of wasted potting mix. So I've gradually increased it one size at a time, gone from 140 up to 200, and 200 to 250, 250 to 3, and now 3 to 430. And I think this will last me the rest of this year and into spring next year, but I'm going to need at least, I think, a 500ml pot to be able to sustain this long term in a pot. So this will be the last one for 12 months, and then probably after fruiting next year we'll go up another size, and that'll be home for this Dwarf Mulberry for me. All right, what do we need? We need, basically all we need is a pot, plant, and some potting mix. So I'll just go and grab some potting mix. Potting mix, when it comes to potting mix, especially long-term or plants that are going to be in a pot for a long period of time, always try and get the best potting mix available to you wherever you are. In my case, it's the best. It's not the best. It's a good potting mix, but there's better, but we just don't get them. But this one's the Searles Premium Potting Mix, and like I said, it's good, but it's not the best, but it's the best I can get. All right, the plan. I've got these two stakes in here. We've had some terrible southerly and westerly winds here, up to 40, 50 kilometres an hour, and the poor little thing was getting blown around, so I put these two stakes in to hold it up, but I'll need to get them out of the way first, otherwise they will cause me grief in the potting process. Right, so second, I've just got this little bit of mulch on top here that I want to take off, because when I pull the plant out of the pot, that's going to want to go into the bottom of this, and I don't want the mulch in there, so I'll just rake that off. Thirdly, what I can do is get a good base in the pot. It's going to take a bit of doing by the looks of it. It's a big pot. Another thing with this potting mix is I like to firm it down, because I find over time that if you don't firm it down, it'll settle, and the plant will sit too low on the pot. So if you make it nice and firm, and I just use a fist, and I don't punch it in, but just press it down, compact it, And now, I'm getting somewhere near the height, so what I'm going to do is just sit the pot in and check. Yes, I'm pretty happy with that. Right, let's see how good the root system is on this. I'm just going to grab it here and knock. Look at that, beautiful. Sit that straight in there. We're good to go, just got to fill around the outside. I'll water this in, obviously, after I finish this. I'll use a sea salt mix, a seaweed solution, just to settle it back into the new pot. There won't be a whole lot of root disturbance in it, or plant shock, so it'll just continue on its merry way quite well. And come spring next year, I'm thinking mulberry pies. Look at that. Woohoo! I might put those stakes back in, because I don't think we're finished with the wing just yet. Whenever you stake anything, you want to do the figure eight, or I like to do the figure eight stake. So that still leaves the plant a little bit of room to move, so it can continue to develop a stronger root system. If you tie it, like if you put the stake right beside the plant and tie the plant to the stake, then it doesn't have the opportunity to develop a stronger root system. If you've got a little bit of movement, it knows it needs to develop a stronger root system in case it does get windier. Anyways, I hope you got something out of that. Some useful information or ideas, whatever. Alright, thanks trendsetters. It is a great help to me if you would consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. It goes a long way to helping me make more videos like this and continue on the journey in my veggie garden. So if you're still here, thanks for watching, cheers, and with a lot of good luck, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.